2,500 feet I'm going to show you runs up to those cameras. So these two window bays right here.
Okay.
And that's that. So you got that window line, and then space goes in a couple of column bays. I didn't get a chance to pull out the plan for you, but you'll give me a card. I'll email it to you.
Sure. We'll do.
And again, you know, we'll build it to suit.
Okay. I'm just going to videotape. It's going to save me time trying to explain stuff to the client. I can just...
Okay, well, hopefully you can get them back down, yeah?
Yeah.
So they can see it themselves. Get them as much as we can this way, right?
Yeah.
Right now, the space is chopped up into the drop ceilings are here, but yet it goes, actually the first floor is 15 feet instead of 14. So it's 15 feet slab to slab. There's maple floors underneath, concrete and maple, depending on where you're standing, you know, because building was built by General Electric in the 20s. They built switchgear here. Supposedly Thomas Edison visited the building back in the day. So it's very much over-engineered, and it's a neat building. We could easily open it up, which makes it feel just so much bigger. You know, we'd have to raise the sprinklers and all that. So here you have a reception area in its current configuration. Reception area, you have 3 offices along the window line.
That's good.
Small office in the back. This was, this could be a conference room or whatever, I don't know, them different things. And then there's a couple more. Actually, it was actually a training room back here.
Oh, good.
Last tenant in here was a security company.
Okay.
So they used to train the security people in here.
Okay.
But again, the columns are, you know, the mushroom columns, 20 foot on center, so they're nicely spaced. You know, that's the only thing I can't move is the columns.
Okay.
Everything else we can move. The bathrooms right now for the space are just outside in a common area lobby. I don't know if they want to have their own or not. Not necessary. I mean, just money. You know, just going to add money.
Are the bathrooms that are available right now, are they ADA accessible?
Much. The building is ADA accessible, and there are ADA bathrooms. I don't know if these particular ones on the first floor are.
Okay, but there is an elevator.
Oh yeah, right outside the door.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So we're all in compliance with that, of course.
Okay. So it takes that extra.
So I'm sure that has to meet that criteria, right? But you know, whatever. This is the way it is now. You know, you'll let us know what you need to do, and we'll try and make it fit.
Oh shoot! Is there a ramp here?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
In order to get to this space using the ramp is actually on Willow Street. So you come in the south lobby. You have to take the elevator up to the second floor, roll across, and come down, and it leaves you off at the elevator right outside the space.
Okay.
But that's how the whole building becomes ADA compliant.
Okay. Because
you know, it's a little.
It's an older building. It's built in the 20s, so
Right.
It wasn't built with that in mind.
Well,
that's
no,
all.
not at all.
Yeah.
But, we do have a couple of regulars here that come in wheelchairs. The building has a very interesting mix of tenants. Everything from just regular offices for unions to there's a huge recording studio here.
Oh, cool.
The Electric Factory's here where they do live shows. You know, free tickets. Free tenants get free tickets.
Oh, that's great.
And then there's a real nice mix. There's the unions, there's a recording studio, there's a financial services company, there's a School of Rock is here, a couple of marketing companies, e-commerce companies. It's a real nice mix. Some really cool spaces. You know, where the building sits is terrific. You know, as far as its public transportation, you have the buses right here in front. The train is about a block and a half away. You get the Broad Street Spur at 8th and Race. You know, the on and off ramp to 676 and I-95 is right here. So that's all within a block. And getting in that, you know, so that gets you in the suburbs, Jersey, into, you know, it gets you in downtown real easy. We have an abundant supply of inexpensive parking on site. We have space for 200 surface spaces, as well as about 50 drive-in indoor spaces. You know, everything, and while it is an older building, we're very much big believers in preventive maintenance. So we try and, like, we don't call the air conditioning people in August. You know, they're here in March, getting ready. February, March.
Right.
Always things going on here, upgrades to the common areas and things like that. The ownership has been here since 1986. You know, real get rich slow scheme here. They own and operate about 2 million square feet between Boston, New York, and Philadelphia.
Okay.
And that's really it. I mean, we really we pride ourselves on taking care of the tenants, and a very good record of tenants staying and growing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, see if we can get this group in here.
Cool. So, do you have a estimate on what you're charging per square foot for here?
We're gonna have to see what the build out is for the first floor space. The quote is $18.
Okay.
It's not quite retail. You know, like the bar pays like $20-something. We have there's a little bar and grill on site.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned that. So it'll probably be about $18. But you know, it's got a lot of things are going to play into it. We'll see what we have to do. We'll see what kind of term we're going to get. We're going to see the strength of the people that are going to be on the lease.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we'll work with you to make a deal. That's
Okay.
the only way anybody does anything.
Right. Okay.
Empty space is no good.
Right. Yeah.
So-
So I think for them, this would work. The way it's configured now would work.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because what's going to happen is this room's going to be a room for. This is going to be a classroom.
Okay.
The board will go here. There'll be folks here, you know, learning about, or maybe probably the blackboard probably go here, have folks sit that way. So they're going to be, you know, teaching. Hopefully, this is a big enough room, so that I don't know. And then the other office is just going to be for a massage.
I mean, the reality is, if you need to make this into a bigger conference room,
You
or
could
bigger-
take space,
You could
yeah.
take these two. You could take this room out, this area out,
Right.
and come all the way out to here.
Yeah,
And now
you
you
could.
have a really large room
You have a really huge room.
to
Yep.
to do what you need to do.
And you still in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right now, there's this large room, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other rooms.
Okay.
Seven
So
other rooms.
so you got 8 rooms. You got 8 rooms total.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna want to have their own rooms for massage. So there's going to be tables in here. My client's going to want windows. She loves windows. So that's going to be good for them. So when does the school when is the School of Rock? When are folks here for the School of Rock?
They're here right now. They're here all week.
Okay. During the week, what times are they usually?
What's your concern?
Well, because people are going to be doing massage, so they're trying to relax and, you know, unwind. And then you got the School of Rock upstairs.
Downstairs. They're actually in the basement.
They're actually in the basement. Okay. But, you know, those kids, they got drums, they got guitars, they're playing.
You hear them now?
I thought I did.
It's pretty quiet.
Okay. All right.
I know
Okay.
sometimes in these things too, they put these little noise machines in the rooms, just you know, the kind of. But so I mean, I really can't. I mean, we're very sound conscious because we do have a recording studio in the building, and also the School of Rock.
Okay.
So we've gone to great lengths to do the soundproofing.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you know, I'm sure you can hear a little bit here and there.
Maybe that's something else. But
No, I can hear them a little bit. I
Okay.
can hear them a little bit, but it's not overbearing at all. And I think,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll during the week. I think it's mostly in the evenings
right.
that
Okay.
they're here.
Mhm.
But
That's what I'm thinking.
you know, I can't restrict that or anything.
Mhm.
But
So I think on that would have to be part. Well, I'll talk to my client about doing a little extra soundproofing for her clients, or maybe it's a matter of just bringing in, like you're saying.
that's
bringing some white
what
noise.
I've noticed. They have those things. And it's a pretty simple remedy because. Again, through the different tenants, we've learned all different levels of soundproofing, from world-class studios to less than that, and I don't think that you're going to need that yet.
Yeah, it's not super loud at all. It's just I'm thinking it's quiet
Yep.
and
Sure,
laying down
I hear
here. Yeah. So yeah, okay. It's just it's
Well-
not a concern. It's just something.
No, listen,
we need to go.
I appreciate you
change
bringing it
talking
up.
points
I
to-
want to address it. Any concerns, we want to address it.
Yeah, because if this is loud as it gets.
That's as loud as it gets.
Yeah. So okay.
Uh,
And then Electric Factory, that's way late at night, so that's not even going to be be an issue. It's
Yeah,
not
you don't really hear that. That's way out there. Also, I mean, again, we're very conscious and realize a recording studio. Never mind the sound getting out; they don't want sound getting in.
Right.
So if they can do business while the factory's going on, anybody can do business.
Right. Okay.
You know, because that's been something that had to be addressed long ago.
Okay.
But that's the long and the short of it.
All right. Cool.
Is there any special licensing involved with a wellness center?
Yes. The client will need a certificate of occupancy
Really?
at a certain point because they need that in order to get their licenses from the state.
Okay.
So it would have to be like they need a agreement. They need to get an agreement to get the stuff so they can do the school. It's just one of the I don't understand it too much, but it's just
we haven't had to get it for too many uses, but it's not a problem.
yeah. So, but I mean,
Okay.
they're lined up to do all the stuff. It's just they need to find
Sure.
some space.
What do you think? You think it could work? The location work? The space work?
Yeah, I mean, there's not. They're going to want to do some painting. They might want to do some carpeting or something like that. But I mean, I think as it is, there's not going to be a ton of stuff they're going to want to do to get it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know that'll help with the price.
Absolutely.
Great.
Cool. Yeah, I'm glad I just saw the sign. I'm glad I gave you a call.
I was going to ask you how you found out because we just did a big. We're in the middle of a big marketing push right now. We mailed it. We did a huge mailer, so I was wondering if maybe they got it and told you about it, but you just saw the sign.
I just saw the sign, and I was just thinking about. I was like, oh, well, let me
The
just
most
call
basic
the sign.
method there is, right? That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. All right. Well, you'll let me know. My
Yes.
card's on there, but you have my number, my
Okay.
email.
Yeah, I'll give you.
You can give me a card. I'll make sure I email you the PDF of the space.
Okay.
And you know, you see, I'm here all the time.
No, it's good because then
For better or for worse.
I know there's gonna be.
I'm around all the time.
Oh, so the elevator's right here.
Yeah. So if somebody did have to use the ADA facilities, go up and come down, they get let off right here in front. Thanks much.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, terrific. I'm glad we linked up.
Cool. Yep.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll let you.